Hello and welcome to Mickeyology, where we take Disney a little too seriously. I'm Austin Rathall, and today we're examining an animated classic that has become a favorite at my house, Pixar's Coco. This beautiful film was inspired by the Mexican Day of the Dead, so of course it takes place in Mexico. But where exactly in Mexico, and when? Let's find out by examining clues inside and outside the film. In Coco, Miguel Rivera idolizes Ernesto de la Cruz. In the film's intro, Miguel reveals that Ernesto died in 1942. Later, spoiler alert, we learn that Ernesto was friends with Miguel's great-great-grandfather Hector. That means Coco takes place several generations after the 1940s. In his loft hideout, Miguel watches Ernesto's movies on VHS and listens to Ernesto's music on vinyl records. The devices in Miguel's loft, turntable, TV, and VCR are all old tech. Records have been around since the 1800s, TVs since the 1930s, and VCRs since the 1960s. However, it's very unlikely Miguel is living in the 60s or even the 70s and 80s. For one thing, it's unlikely a kid like Miguel would have his own VCR back then, since they were quite expensive. A 1981 New York Times article lists the starting price of a VCR at $600 American dollars, the equivalent of over $2,000 today. Besides, since Miguel's family forbids music, Miguel probably got all these things secondhand, maybe even from someone's trash. Therefore, Miguel is probably living at a time when VCRs, TVs, and such are cheaper and easier to come by. Sure enough, when director Lee Unkrich hosted a Q&A on Twitter in 2017 about Coco, he said the film takes place in 2017. Miguel's hometown of Santa Cecilia is fictional, so there's no way to pinpoint it on a map. However, we can assume it's probably somewhere toward the southern end of Mexico, because that's where animators went to do research for the film. Pixar filmmakers visited many different towns and cities in this region of Mexico that would inspire the locations of Coco, including Guanajuato, Oaxaca, Michoacan, and Mexico City. You can see elements of these places in both the land of the living and the land of the dead. However, according to an article in Forbes, one place in particular inspired Santa Cecilia. It was the town of Santa Fe de la Laguna in Michoacan. The town bears a striking resemblance to Miguel's neighborhood, and it was also the home of artisan Maria Salud Ramirez Caballero, whom some sources claim was the inspiration for Mama Coco herself. Based on the clues inside and outside the film, I'm placing Coco in Michoacan, Mexico in 2017. So there you have it. That is my theory for when and where Disney and Pixar's Coco takes place. Please let me know in the comments what you think of my conclusion and when and where you think the movie takes place, and let me know which Disney movie you would like me to analyze next. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and if you would like more videos, there are plenty more here on the channel for you to check out, and you can also go to patreon.com/Mickeyology or become a channel member here on YouTube for even more. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.